In this edition of RIN TV, the slow hurricane season gets off to a fast start. The IMUA president discusses cargo theft and the future. Chartis launches CyberEdge to combat cyber risk, and ACORD LOMA plots a course to 2020. All this and more, you're watching World Risk and Insurance News on RIN TV. Hello, I'm Marisa Christian, and here's what's happening in the world of insurance. The hurricane season officially begins on June 1st. According to renowned professor William Gray at Colorado State University, the 2012 season will be less active than usual. CSU Department of Atmospheric Science predicts 10 named storms this year. 4 will become hurricanes, 2 of those major storms. Even so, Tropical Storm Alberto kicked off the season early this year, forming on May 19th, followed by Tropical Storm Bud, now in the Pacific off the coast of Mexico. Stay tuned to World Risk and Insurance News for full hurricane coverage. As we've reported on RIN TV, cargo theft is on the rise as a result of poor economic conditions. Recently, I had the opportunity to sit with Kevin O'Brien from the IMUA, where we discussed inland marine cover and where the IMUA is headed. Today I'm joined by Kevin O'Brien, President and CEO of the Inland Marine Underwriters Association. Welcome to the program.
Well, thanks, Marissa. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
Cargo theft is on the rise. What can insurance and insurers do to combat that trend?
Cargo theft has been on the rise the last few years, and a lot of people will link that to the economic downturn. 3 of the major commodities that are stolen often are food and beverage, electronics, and clothing, all easily sold on the black and the gray market.
The IMUA just approved a strategic plan for the future. What are the major tenets of that plan?
We need to deliver value. One of the specific ways that we will be focusing on bringing that value in the future to maintain our relevance is through professional development. Webinars, distance learning, seminars and classes, of course, and we're also looking into e-learning opportunities. We're launching a new website in September of 2012. And one of the focuses of that is to make information at people's fingertips. Everybody today is looking at, why am I writing this check out? Why am I putting my time into this? We need to make it a valuable experience and a rewarding experience for both the member companies and our individual professionals.
For more of my interview with Kevin O'Brien, visit the RIN TV On-Demand library. Chartis Europe recently announced a new product aimed at protecting against cyber risk. CyberEdge covers a range of threats from data liability to network interruption, even cyber extortion. Chartis partnered with Vega, a data security specialist, and Speechley Burkham, a UK law firm, to add consulting services that help mitigate reputational damage and the IT impact of a cyber loss. Recently at the ACORD LOMA Forum in Orlando, industry leaders discussed the future of technology and the role of standards in helping achieve a 2020 vision. We leave you with highlights from the opening presentation hosted by ACORD President and CEO Greg Maciag, courtesy of ACORD LOMA. I'm Marisa Christian. You're watching World Risk and Insurance News on RIN TV.
Knowing how you will exchange information tomorrow, even with firms you don't do business with today, or even with systems that don't exist today, has enormous value. It allows you to anticipate and to plan. Considering all the lines of business and the systems in place, decisions, choices, and even the sense of urgency can be different. In fact, they are different.
Speed, I think, is going to be, first, it'll be a very differentiating thing for different carriers and firms who can get there faster. But at the end of the day, across the industry, we need to really just speed up the whole process of people getting insured.
Increasingly, with the supervisory changes that are coming into place, not only here in the U.S. but around the world, the development of global standards from a supervisory perspective is being driven by the need for data and information. I don't think the use of standards is going to diminish at all, and I see ACORD being in a position where it'll continue to be in a leadership role.
I think as we move forward now, the next generation will be in the area of business processes, and so ACORD has the opportunity to help with the standardization of business processes so that partners can trade more effectively and on a more timely and transparent basis.
As you can see, we're aligning plans with an ACORD 2020 vision. We're pulling tomorrow closer to today. And I hope that my comments this morning will encourage all of you to say, tell me more.